Hello, people of the virtual realm. This is episode 1 of Threddit. We will be reading interesting stories from Reddit for your entertainment. My name is Cody.
I'm Chris.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Willow.
Valentine's Day is coming, so let's dive into this week's topic, which is relationship horror story. Chris, would you like to start?
I very much would because I have a pretty good story. So I'll dive right into it.
Dive deep, baby.
All right, this one is from True Off My Chest. It's from a throwaway account. It's in the name. It says, I discovered my ex-fiance's remote vibrator.
Ooh, okay. Well, all right, let's hear more of this. But
This is about a date
It's about a relationship
with the vibrator?
gone horribly wrong.
Okay.
with a vibrator.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have a feeling where this is going, but let's hear some more of it first.
I think you might
Yeah,
be
I'm
wrong.
actually intrigued too.
I'm writing this to get it off my chest, as even though we have technically separated, it weighs on my heart a lot. This will be a bit of a longer story, so bear with me. I was together with my fiance, let's call her Lila, for 4 years. She is 23 and I'm 26. We were engaged half a year ago and we're planning a wedding. One day I was looking through Lila's drawer for something completely unrelated and I discovered a mysterious little device. I didn't know what it was, but with the help of Google, it turned out it's a small and discreet egg-shaped, remotely controlled vibrator. Sexual kind.
You think it was like the little rose one? That one's pretty popular.
What other kind of vibrators
Or egg-shaped?
are out there that are not sexual?
Well, sure. I was just wondering the specific, but
A
No, but I
concrete
don't know why
vibrator.
he had a
Sometimes you
even
vibrate
still,
concrete.
that he found in his girlfriend or fiance's.
It could have been like a pocket one. I don't know.
I just don't know why he
but-
had to specify that.
okay.
Right.
Anyway, the thing is, I didn't buy it, and neither did she. She would have told me. This was very suspicious to me. So once the opportunity came, I decided to snoop on her phone, and I probably shouldn't have done that. Lila had a workmate that had to relocate quite far away a couple months ago. Let's call him Jacob. To be honest, I'm not sure how old exactly he is, but I'm pretty sure he's at least 30. After a long scrolling session, it turned out that Lila had a crush on him, and they started texting outside of work.
Okay, this is
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
going in a different direction.
It
Wait,
was-
does he have the remote?
It was very innocent, in my opinion. They were oversharing. Nothing too bad. But the real shit started around 2 weeks before he was relocating. I don't know how it got sexual that fast, but Jacob gave Lila this remote control vibrator,
Oh, it does have a remote.
and the app to control it was on his phone.
Ooh.
I knew it.
And here's
did,
the
you
worst
called it.
part. For at least 3 months, he was controlling this vibrator.
Oh.
While we were in a super serious relationship. Honestly, I think this is cheating or at least borderline cheating, and this part
For sure.
I got over.
Definitely
But the thing that keeps me from sleeping at night is that he controlled this fucking thing while me and Lila were physically together.
Wow.
Oh
Hold
my
on. So I
gosh.
didn't even know they made vibrators that you could control under like different Wi-Fi frequencies.
Yeah, no,
right?
apparently from an
so,
app.
So you're telling me I can be in a different state and control
From an app.
a vibrator? That is insane.
Long distance stuff has come a long way.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Yeah, and they were texting about how exciting and sexy this is. I have been able to corroborate it with my calendar. There were occasions where we watched the movies and she secretly was being masturbated by him. Or when we went out for a date, he knew and vibrated that shit on purpose.
Oh my god.
Wow.
She was all in on it. She fucking enjoyed it. There's also the most disturbing and awful part. I actually met him a couple days prior to his departure.
Oh.
Lila's workplace local branch had a farewell party for Jacob, and I was picking her up. While I was picking her up, we talked briefly. It was nice, honestly, but then, according to their text messages, he vibed her a few many times while we were driving back home. She even sent him something like, "Stop it, or I'm gonna come and he will discover devil face."
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
He's reading this all on her fucking phone.
Why wouldn't she just break up with it?
So I
break off
thought
the
this was going to
engagement.
be a story where like
There's 2 more paragraphs.
Oh, no, keep going.
Back.
Probably not.
I don't know. It doesn't. How did I not notice this? I guess this thing is really super discreet and quiet. And in retrospect, there were some signs as Lila randomly changing mood or being more distracted than usual or even being a lot more restrictive when it came to randomly doing anything sexual with me. But it never came close to me questioning her because these were very mild. So far, we broke it off. Even though she's promising they didn't sleep together and basically begging me to give her a second chance, I think I'm better off without her. I think I'm just trying to get this off my chest as I feel super betrayed. I think I would actually prefer it to have her cheat on me than to actually do this shit. Because with cheating, it's once and done, but I can't get out of my head the image of her spending time with me and being pleasured by a fucking adult man who might have his own fucking family.
Absolutely.
I feel so fucking betrayed.
So when this started, I thought it was going to be a case of the man finding the woman's vibrator and getting all offended, like, oh, why do you have a vibrator? And I was going to say, oh, that's fine, though. That's normal. But that went into a whole different direction, and that is so fucked up.
Yeah, no, I didn't know they had range like that.
I didn't either. That's
Like,
what
how
I'm
far,
saying,
like,
yeah.
was he, like, around the corner? Like, watching? But they're, like, talking about it
Yeah.
in text.
It's really
Like,
fucked up.
what?
Man, like, yeah, if you're at that point, just break up. Like, why?
Why lie
Go
to him
through-
too? Like, why? Or keep the at least sex toy a secret.
Yeah, I mean, that's fucked. That's so fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucked.
I
And, like,
would be livid.
so, like, yeah, his question is, like, is that cheating?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's fucking cheating, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that shit's way fucking worse.
It's worse than cheating.
Yeah, that's way worse than cheating. You're like,
That's a real ego check right
yeah,
there.
like you're premeditating like this shit.
Yeah, so
Like,
they have
we're
to
gonna-
plan it out.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go
Yeah.
on a date with him tomorrow and I'm gonna
Yeah.
wear this shit.
Exactly. yeah,
Like-
they're planning
They're
this shit
literally-
out.
That's some sadistic shit.
They're
Right.
getting off on the idea of like him finding out. Like literally.
It's like they're getting
That's
off on a
sick.
cuckold situation.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That he's not a part of.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, he's clueless.
Yeah.
He's not getting to watch in the closet.
No.
Like,
Oh my God. I can't imagine. I mean, if you're just gonna be in that situation, you can't let the person you're with suffer any longer. I mean, you just need to break up and go be with the person you want to be with. If that's what you're doing, just break up.
Well, yeah, like you said, it's way worse than cheating.
yeah.
Because if
Absolutely.
you're cheating, like, yeah, it might happen one time or maybe even a couple times, but it's not like a whole like text relationship, emotional relationship, and then the vibrator on top of it that he can control whenever and from wherever. No.
She's obviously pretending that she's having sex with him
Yeah.
Yeah.
while she's
I would
with-
think, yeah. And so
It's like some fucked up fantasy.
It's gross.
this comment too here, Atomic Tox, because she's so sorry now. Yeah, she's only sorry because she got fucking caught.
Exactly. She didn't fucking care if else she wouldn't
You know?
have done it in the car with him or this whole time at a date with him.
Yeah.
Can
That's
you
on a different level.
imagine being with your significant other and all that's going down and you have no idea about it?
No idea. That
Honestly,
and that
though,
is
he had to
also
been pretty unobservant, but he probably, poor thing, didn't like think, oh, my girlfriend's probably cheating on me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She might have been,
No,
even if she was.
I
able
want to
hide
clear
it
this
well.
up real quick. Also, it's not boyfriend and girlfriend. They were
Fiance.
engaged.
That's right.
Yeah.
They were engaged.
Yeah.
She's going to marry him, or
That's
he
next
thought
step.
she was.
That's next step. After
Like-
girlfriend. Like that's getting serious. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine. Poor guy. Poor guy. I hope he finds somebody that truly treats him like he deserves to be treated.
I think moral of the story, guys, date girls that don't wear underwear. Then you can't hide the vibrator in her underwear, you know?
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah.
The moral of the story, go through your significant other shit more often. Their dresser, their phone, their vibrator.
And
Yes.
as long as they don't wear underwear, green light.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
All right. On to the next one.
Megan, do you have a story?
I think we all have a story, Cody.
You know what the fuck you mean.
All right. It's our first podcast, and I have a slight yucky, so bear with me. This one is coming from True Off My Chest, username Lonely Thought 7. It's 96 days old. My boyfriend spent our anniversary with his female best friends, and now people think he's dating his sister.
Whoa.
A long story, but bear with me. My ex-boyfriend Tyler was very close to his female best friend Lily. So close that people thought they were dating. The effort he put into my Valentine's gift was nothing compared to what he does for Lily's Palentine's.
Red flag.
Total red flag.
One day, a coworker of his confronted me for flirting with him. when he has a girlfriend. I tried explaining to him that I was his girlfriend, but he didn't believe me. He didn't leave me alone until I showed him pictures of us on my phone. I've tried talking to Tyler several times about how this makes me feel, but he always brushed me off and said Lily is like family to him and I'm being insecure.
That's toxic.
Boo.
Right away, that is
What the
toxic.
fuck?
Our anniversary was coming up, and a travel agent friend of mine got me a good deal for a 2-night stay at a resort about 2.5 hours away. I booked it, and when I told Tyler, he seemed very excited. About a week before our trip, he came to me and asked if he could go with Lily, since she was having a lot going on and could use a pick-me-up. I was shocked and asked him if he really rather spend our anniversary with another woman. He just got mad and called me a cruel, jealous witch and said Lily really needed him right now.
Wow.
No.
When I told him no, he said he didn't want to go at all then. He left and we didn't talk for 3 days.
Mm.
And
So,
that's supposed to be her boyfriend?
yeah,
3 days.
3 days.
3 days ghosted.
There should never be a situation where you're ghosting your significant other for 3 whole days.
No.
First of all. Second of all,
While he's spending it with another woman, right?
Well,
Right.
yeah, he
he's-
ran to Lily.
He's there with her and does not talk.
he obviously cares about, what's her name, Lily?
Lily.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He obviously cares about Lily.
I mean, those are blatant facts.
I mean, she really needs him right now.
Yeah.
She like friend zoned him and he's been chasing her, and that's the issue.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, keep going.
All right. So I took that as us officially breaking up. As I was crying to my best friend about the breakup and being unable to get my money back, she suggested we go as friends. Time skipped to about an hour after we check in, and I got a call from the front desk saying someone was trying to check in under my reservation. When I went down to check, I saw Tyler and Lily.
Oh, no.
Tyler immediately stomped toward me and went off on me for taking the spot when Lily needed it more. And Lily plopped down on a chair and started bawling her eyes out, saying how she just wanted a relaxing weekend to forget about all that's happened to her. After a while of him screaming and her crying, security forces them to leave.
Wow.
The next day on social media, Tyler posted that he and Lily were officially together. Unfortunately for him, my friends and family are vengeful people. They all started commenting on his post with comments like, "Isn't that your sister? Aren't y'all related?" And Sweet Home Alabama.
Well, we all saw it coming that they were going to be together. At least, unlike the last story, he actually broke up and went, right? He broke up with her and then went with Lily.
Well,
Yeah, but kind of. It
but he
seemed like-
kind of just ghosted her, and she took it as they were breaking up.
I guess that's better than getting a vibrator.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but still, he was emotionally
still.
cheating with her probably for so
Probably,
long.
yeah. And who
True,
knows how long
true,
that's been going
yeah.
on? Yeah, that's probably.
It's still fucked up, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
that's some like deep rooted shit.
All right, he tried to deny those comments, but it was no use because the rumors already spread. It's been 3 months since then, and while nobody bothers them about it anymore, it definitely ruined their reputation, and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Well, good for her. That makes her happy.
Right?
So the whole sister thing was a complete rumor, not true.
Well, no, because they've been friends for so
They
long.
yeah, they were friends
Okay,
for so
they
long.
were
And
like
their best friends
hypothetical
are always
sister.
together.
Okay,
Yeah.
People just thought that, like,
Yeah, okay.
And hell, that could have been how they played it off too. Like, oh, that's just she's like my sister, bro.
It ain't
You know?
sweet.
oh,
it ain't
no,
home.
no. That's not what it. I don't know. I don't think so. Because everyone always thought that they were dating.
Because they were so close.
Right, yeah. So they were like, in quotations, brother and sister, right? Like they were just really close. Like, all right. In my opinion, though, a guy and a girl, if they're close like that to that point, at some point in their life, one of them wanted to fuck the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
Like 100%.
At some point.
At some point.
I don't know if I agree with that, though, because maybe, I don't know, because I've been really good friends with guys and I didn't feel that way.
Right, but the guy probably did. Is what
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
saying.
yeah,
You're the
he-
female.
He's
so-
been holding on to that.
yeah.
And Lily probably at some point finally, showed him like, yeah, it's possible. You could get this.
And then he just took the lead.
And he was like, oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
happening.
Well, he probably wanted Lily the entire time, but
Oh,
settled
yeah.
on the other girl because she
Yeah.
wanted to make it
Right.
work. And then Lily was probably like, "Oh, no, I do want you now that you're with someone else." And then he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, but I'm with somebody else."
And some
my
women
God.
do
But
that
Lily, I
too.
love you.
Like they
Yeah.
feel like fear of missing out, right?
Yeah.
Like
Or-
if the man
Yeah.
that they weren't really into, but
grass
a little
is
bit,
always
like
greener.
They're close, but then they see that man go for another guy. There is some women out there that get off on like they feel like they've missed out, and so
Well,
they try to go
Yeah,
for that man.
but it's also like when you're a little kid, like when you see another kid with the toy that you didn't want 5 seconds ago, but now that they're playing with it, you're like, oh,
Exactly.
I want that. That's
You always
literally
want
how
what
some
you
of them
can't
are.
have.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. I agree.
And the whole old saying of, you know, like guys, when you have a girlfriend, you feel like more girls look at you, you know?
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, fuck.
Okay, so a few top comments. Bawling her eyes out, saying how she wanted a relaxing weekend. Pay for it yourself, you thieving bitch.
You scheming little thief.
They deserve each other. They're both pieces of shit
Hell
plopped
yeah.
right next to each other that you would have probably mistaken for one pile of shit, but no, it's two.
Yeah.
I'll never understand these people. They could have been dating. They're so-called best friends from the start. Instead, they date other people, then cheat. Yeah, so that's it from that. I don't see anything else from the OP.
Just go after what you want.
Tyler, this is for you. Go fuck yourself.
Guys, it's Valentine's Day, and if you have a significant other, appreciate your non-toxic relationship and that you're not going through
Very true.
stuff like this.
And if you are the toxic one, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Go home, homeboy.
Recognize.
And now a word from our sponsors. Our sponsors don't exist.
Introduce the Laundry Master 3000. Are you tired of boring laundry days? Well, say goodbye to laundry blues and hello to the future of clean clothes. With the Laundry Master 3000, you'll be doing laundry like a pro in no time. It's so easy, even a man can do it. Say adios to stains and hello to freshness. Order now and get a free stain-fighting cape. Laundry day will never be the same.
We're going to take a quick break from the dating horror stories. We're going to play a little game, which you all may know, called Would You Rather. Now, my question to you guys is, would you rather be unable to use search engines like Google ever again, or unable to use social media ever
Oh,
again?
man. But like social media these days has like almost like a search engine, but
Kind of.
Google has way more info.
Yeah.
But I could have like Reddit and things like that and TikTok and stuff like that. So,
That's
Red social media.
well, if she picked
social
social media, she could
Okay,
have access
okay,
to
okay.
Reddit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
That's a
social
very
media.
Good point. You think social media?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would get rid of social media because I don't use it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now we know you're above us all, Chris.
Yeah.
My name's Chris. Like, get off your high horse.
yeah, no, I think social media.
You'd pick social
I
media
pick
as
social
well.
media, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
more. I mean, Google, you
we're-
can ask a lot of things too. but-
Exactly. We're only as smart as the questions that we ask Google.
I mean, yes, there is Reddit, which can answer
Willow
your
is
questions.
disagreeing with you, babe. So I don't
So Reddit does answer a lot
She
of
chose
questions.
social media.
But keep
get
in
rid of.
mind, no,
No,
she would rather have
I would
social media.
rather- Yeah,
Yes.
I
You
would.
wanna keep
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
No.
late.
Can't.
So I do agree with Megan. Reddit, you can ask a lot of questions and get answers. However, my argument to that is you're asking everyday people, where if you Google it, typically you find people that are in that field, right, that have a way more educated answer. I'm going with I'd rather have search engines. I don't give a damn about anybody I went to high school with.
No.
You know.
Yeah, but you
So-
could do so much
Not
more
at
than
all.
that. I mean, I can go on TikTok. I could find out the most recent news. I can learn how to make bread. I go on there to look up what I want to make for like a dinner or whatever.
You can still watch the news.
No, I want
I know it's not the same, but I see what you're saying. I mean, there's value to both sides. There is.
There is value to both sides, but I think
there
social
is.
media has way more going for it because not only can I use it as like a search engine, but then I can also use it to look at my high school friends, Cody, okay? Or just scroll reels or just do whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. There's way more use of social media.
Especially
more.
now, I feel
Yeah.
like.
I mean, yeah, social media is cool, but
Fair point.
But they all work like search engines. So that's what
In
it's
a
got
way,
going
but
for it.
like I said, there's people that are dedicated in the field that you're searching for, like on a related topic, and they have spent a lot more time than your everyday people on Reddit.
But I could go to YouTube and
That's my
go
only
find
argument.
all that
So,
stuff
I
too.
feel like a search
Oh.
engine would be more accurate. That's my
I
only-
have maybe
Well, is YouTube social media?
a different take on this. So, am I just excluded from using social media?
Yes, because
So-
you don't.
So then I don't. But So if I still could use the search engine, when I use it, would posts from social media
You're not allowed to go
websites
on them.
still show up?
I would assume that you're not allowed to go on.
Right.
those
So they
sites.
would just be blocked from me, period.
Right.
Okay.
right.
Still.
I stand by what I said.
Use DuckDuckGo.
Yeah. Okay. We learned something today.
And on to the next one.
Willow.
All right. So mine is: would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or a line of penises down your back like a stegosaurus?
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Penises on my back.
Bro, if somebody tries to fuck my forehead.
Reasoning. Yeah, I want to. Because that's exactly where I was going.
I don't want anyone to
How
fuck
many
my forehead.
people? How many people are gonna try and finger my forehead?
But you can wear a
Exactly.
hat, I assume, right? I mean,
No.
But how many people
You
are going
can't
to
wear
try
a hat?
No,
jacking
you
your
can't wear
back
a
off?
hat.
well, if you got the line of penises, you can wear a jacket to cover those up. Why shouldn't you be able to wear a hat to cover up the
Do you
vagina?
know how bad that's gonna hurt if you're hard or something? You're gonna put a jacket over.
Oh God! Could you
just-
imagine if they?
Yeah,
all
but
got
can you
can,
imagine the things
don't
that
get
are going to
hard.
go in your forehead
Don't get
vagina?
hard.
Yeah, I
If you
guess.
wear, like,
I
a hat
still
or
gotta
something?
say, yeah, the penis is in the back for sure.
I spend the majority of my life not hard. Like, I think I can do it with
I mean-
penises on my back.
But what if they're all just like none of them are timed the same?
All right, that's an issue. But
Right?
it doesn't specify.
Right?
No, it
I
does
mean,
not specify.
I'm just trying to
Can
look
you
at all the
imagine?
angles. None of them are timed. It's like one and then like another, like the other one's like starts and the other one goes down and then they're all just like down your back, you know?
Look like a fucking stegosaurus.
You're making me imagine something I don't want to.
Okay. For me, I'm still, whatever you guys say, I've had a dick for a long time. I think I can keep it under control. I'm going with dicks on the back.
Absolutely. No doubt.
For me, I really like corn. Dicks on the back, for sure. Yeah. I said what I said.
I mean, I guess dicks on the back, 'cause I wouldn't want to have a vagina on my forehead.
And
just
your
because-
face is what makes you money, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you would have balls in your face.
you can at least hide the dicks on the back.
I mean,
Yeah, think about that too.
Well, we're not talking
I
about
didn't even
somebody
think
fucking
about
your
that.
No,
forehead.
I'm
are
just
we?
saying, but that's
what if they were?
Thank you. Thank you.
What is
they
that thing
probably
for?
would.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the
See?
fucking balls.
That's
right
a
in
new
your nose.
dynamic. A new dynamic that I don't want to experience. So my answer's still the same.
Okay.
Right. I mean, just so many reasons to not have a vagina on your forehead.
So, unanimously,
Yeah.
Unanimously.
Dicks
I
back.
think we're
Unanimously.
all in
Dicks
agreeance.
down to back.
Right.
Yeah.
All
All right.
day.
Like a dinosaur.
All day.
Like a stegosaurus, yes.
on to the next one.
Dicks on your back.
Yep. All right. Now that we got that
I
established.
feel good.
Oh my god.
Megan, it's your turn. Would you rather?
All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you rather chug 1 gallon of ketchup or tongue kiss a chimp for 5 minutes?
Okay, so
Ooh.
chimps are very dangerous animals. All right.
You're obviously, it's a would you rather, so you're going to be able to kiss this chimp for 5 minutes. It's not going to for nothing.
That's not gonna
5
fuck me up.
minutes? I'm
Yeah.
making out with this thing for 5 minutes?
Or a gallon of ketchup.
A
there's
gallon
no-
is a lot.
There's no time restraint on the gallon of ketchup.
Let's
No.
Okay.
put it within the hour though. Let's put it within the hour.
I think I could drink a gallon of ketchup in an hour.
Holy shit!
Ew,
Give me this shit.
No. I would rather make
I'm
out
right there with you
yeah,
guys.
I would rather make out with the
Fuck
chimp for
the
5
ketchup thing.
minutes.
Like a bottle.
I'll close
Yeah.
my eyes. I'll pretend it's like
Right.
freaking Chris Pratt. I don't know, but I'm going to kiss the chimp. I'm not drinking a gallon of ketchup.
A
Do you know how much
bottle
sugar
would be
is
okay.
in that thing too? Like, holy
Dude,
shit.
you
That's a
It's
very fair
vomiting.
point. There is a lot of sugar in there.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
The
But
pain you would go through.
You're gonna get
The
diabetes.
shits you would have.
Diabetes.
it's for science. It's for science.
It is for
Oh my
science.
goodness.
You know, anything.
Yeah, I can do the whole. I can do a
Anything
bottle,
for
but not a
science.
gallon. A gallon's a lot.
a
Gallon's
gallon.
lot.
I mean,
It's a
Give me that
lot.
chimp. As long as the chimp doesn't fuck me up.
that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't say it's
Do I
going
get
to
my
do
pick
that.
between a
It
male
just
or a
says-
female chimp?
It says you're making out with this thing for
It just
5
says
minutes.
chimp.
Who knows?
Y'all
After
are
a minute,
acting like we're going to do this or something.
after a minute,
Well, I
that
gotta
chimp,
know details.
Cody's excited.
that chimp could start getting handsy. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But it's not allowed to fuck you up, so let it get handsy.
It's not allowed
It'd
to
be
fuck
like
you
a-
up. But
I mean, it doesn't say it's gonna, but it doesn't say it's not.
it doesn't. It doesn't say it can't fuck you.
Well,
It doesn't say it's going to. What are you talking about?
I'm thinking like while I'm kissing the chimp, maybe a gentle caress on the back or something.
This is getting out of hand.
That's
Would
what I'm
be my
saying.
idea.
Okay,
It's
this
gonna
is-
lead
PETA is
to
going to
more.
come after us
Yeah,
if we
we're
don't
talking
stop.
about some bestiality shit now.
I'm
right,
just
moving
saying.
along.
I'm just saying.
All right,
Alright.
moving to the
I
next.
don't trust no chimps. I'm drinking that
Christopher.
ketchup.
On to the next one.
All right, I'll finish this off. Would you rather A, every time you have an orgasm, the song All Star by Smash Mouth plays?
Oh gosh.
Or B, every time the song All Star by Smash Mouth plays, you have an orgasm?
Give me that one.
Yeah, B.
Give me that one. Who? Okay, both aren't that bad though.
They're not that bad.
It's a
they're
good
not.
song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's a good song.
And I mean, especially right after you're like, wow. Hey, now. Yeah,
I
mean,
would.
Yeah, but all I think about when I hear that song is
It's
Shrek.
Shrek, right?
Yeah,
But-
so I
That's a
don't want to
kid's
really
movie.
but
sort of.
also, there are stipulations.
Let's hear 'em.
What?
And yes, if you choose A, the Audible will be available to anybody in the same room as you.
Okay.
So if you orgasm, everybody in the same room as you is going to hear All Star by Smash Mouth.
That's kind of badass.
What
Can I
about
have
B?
both?
What about B? I want to hear B. You don't even wait for the next one. You're just like, let me get both.
Well, no. All right, let's hear the steps for B.
If
Let's
you
hear the
think you
steps.
choose B, I encourage you to take note of every time you hear this song, you're going to orgasm.
Yeah. Is that not like incredible?
Yeah.
All right. So what if you're watching Shrek with your kids?
I would never
Well, I
watch
wouldn't.
Shrek with my
I just
kids,
wouldn't.
knowing that
Like,
I'm gonna.
The second I
orgasm
see
to
the
that
ogre on the
song.
TV, no. Fucking turn that shit off.
No, the second they're born, I'm gonna breed them to know Shrek is not allowed. This song not
No
allowed.
Dude, that'd be
Sorry.
like being able to instantly control your orgasms. That would be pretty dope. Pretty dope.
It's gonna be like
I mean,
Footloose,
pretty
but
cool.
for
Yeah, like I would
All-star.
re-up every day. Like, yeah, it's 8:00 at night. Let me listen to my Smash Mouth song. Let me
You ready,
get
babe?
cozy and ready for bed.
There's no hour-long session in the bathroom.
Right.
You just walk into the bedroom. Hey now, you're not, and it's
Bam,
done.
it's
Yeah.
Done. All right, go
It's
back to my
done.
day.
damn the poor one.
Yeah, I'm with it. I am with it. Both aren't that
Did
bad.
you say
though, if
poor
I'm being
wife?
honest. Both aren't that bad. All right.
I don't know. That one, I haven't
Does it-
decided still. I don't know. I probably pick the second one though,
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
because that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But like everyone else hearing it and then finding out that that's what happens to you,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's just gonna be awkward
You
for
just gotta
everyone
own
involved.
it at that point.
Yeah, you just gotta own it and just start dancing. Just like,
As you orgasm?
after you're done.
Oh.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, it doesn't last forever.
Business is done. Yeah.
That song lasts a long time. Does it last the whole song?
I don't know.
That's a very good
It
question.
does not say that. Okay?
Is it
doesn't-
multiple during the song, or
It just
like-
keeps playing until you leave the room, maybe.
Okay. We don't know enough. We don't know enough.
I don't think I want to.
All right, the jury's still out on that one.
All right. All right.
All right.
Guys, that was a lot of fun.
Gals,
And gals, we're going to go back to our dating horror stories. Now, Willow, I believe you have a horror story.
I do.
Oh, do tell.
All right. So it's a little short one. It starts off with I once dated a guy who, when he let me stay at his house overnight and then left for work the next morning, locked me in the house and told me I wasn't allowed to leave the house without him there. Like all the doors were key locked, front door, back door, side door, all the above. We'd been dating about a month, seemed perfectly normal until this
A
point.
month?
Yes, I got out. No, we did not continue to date.
So she was locked inside the house.
Inside the house with no way out.
How
like
were you
some-
locked inside the house?
He
It's
took,
some
like, he-
Buffalo Bob.
That's
shit
where
from, like,
50
Joe
Shades of
Dirt.
Grey.
Yeah, it
Well-
puts the lotion on its skin.
Inside of the house is where all the locks are at.
I would be breaking some windows. I do not care.
Yeah, no, I think he
Okay.
flipped him.
Yeah, he flipped them to where she
Okay,
could not.
fair enough.
yeah.
If he flipped them, I would notice right away in that house and get the fuck out of there.
I mean,
I
I,
don't
feel
know.
like
I
that's
don't
but
go
if-
in anyone's house and
but
look
if
at their
you-
windows and how they're locked.
Yeah,
Do
but if
you?
you if
They're
you,
doors. They're
but-
doors.
if you
The
stay the
doors, yeah,
night
but
with him and then
You would notice.
you've been dating this guy for a month and everything,
They were
that's
dating
not-
for a month.
it says that
A
she
month?
and this has been
month-
happening for a
and
month.
She said that they've been dating for a month now, and it seemed perfectly normal until that point. So I'm assuming she didn't go to his house until that month.
Oh, and then that happened, and now she's
and now
talking about it.
yeah.
Dude, I would be freaked out. That's not okay.
That's also
Fucking
controlling in
terrifying.
a,
Of course it's
in a
not okay.
sense. Like how?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you keep your significant other away from the world?
Also,
Like,
I'm impressed by the extent the man went through to be able to not have a
Very
way
true.
out between all the
Yeah.
doors
Yeah.
and windows.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a
it
lot
is
of
impressive.
dedication.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of effort that he
Yeah.
put
but that's
in.
also creepy
Shit
as
ton of
hell.
I mean,
Like-
absolutely, absolutely. But I mean, it's a lot of it's a lot of work. He
Oh,
did-
it's fucked
yeah.
up, but yeah,
did a
that's
lot
It's
of
a
work,
lot of
yeah.
work
It's a
for a lot of like he's psycho.
definitely.
I don't have anything else to say.
Definitely
Like that's
psycho.
fucking weird.
Right.
Nobody's disagreeing with that.
The
I
amount,
don't-
the extent he went to for all of that. No, I hope she got out of there and never ever saw him again or went back.
No,
I'm
she
sure
did not.
Do you have any of the comments?
I have. I'm sorry for breaking your window. However, I won't pay for it. Think of it as innocence for locking me in your house. Actually, I'm not really even sorry.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, I
not
would
sorry.
not be
That-
sorry.
Yeah.
You're fucking sorry.
And then there's like, oh well, that's a little odd. I wonder if he did that because he's controlling.
I mean, obviously.
I think
I
that's
thought that
a
was
staple,
right.
Yeah, that's
I think it's more like Jeffrey Dahmer level type.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sick.
yeah, that's like
Except he didn't.
he
drug
wants
her.
a prisoner.
Yeah.
I mean, couldn't you have just like made a room pretty? I mean, I'm not condoning this or giving him ideas, but like, wouldn't you think like just making a room like unbreakable,
Yeah. Instead of
like
the whole
easier
house.
than the entire house? Like, I guess
mean,
that
I
was kind of
guess,
sweet of him, but
In his mind, like
he
how you
didn't want to
gonna-
constrict her too much.
Yeah, and how you
How
gonna
sweet
walk
of him.
around- Right? Yeah, he was giving her space.
You know, you've got freedom to roam around the house, but don't fucking leave.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe these people aren't in jail.
Right.
They
Touch my butt again.
guys,
No, Megan touched my button, and I had to let her know. That's my button.
but-
That's how I feel about this situation.
It's
this
the only
story.
one. It's
Okay.
the only one that
Right.
works right
It's
now.
making me mad.
So yeah, I can't imagine being locked in a house and the amount of effort the guy went through.
I would
So,
go crazy.
guys, I
I
have
would-
a story. Would you care to hear it?
Of course.
Possibly.
All right. Am I wrong for telling my boyfriend my fantasy?
No.
Let's
No.
dive in.
Can't
Okay.
be. You can't
You
be
think
wrong.
that at first.
Okay.
Hold on. There's a twist. Okay. Greetings. I need some outside opinions on my situation. I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years and everything was going great. We communicated openly about everything, but perhaps I went a little too far in this case. During a discussion about relationships, I asked him about his sexual fantasies. He said that he doesn't have any and doesn't think about it.
Liar.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Everybody has to.
Everybody's got fantasies.
Everybody's
right?
got him. He might be embarrassed by them.
Right. I then shared my fantasy of having a threesome, me and 2 guys, but he didn't like it at all. His facial expression changed and he didn't say anything. He stood up, and when I asked why he wasn't saying anything, he told me to leave him alone for a bit.
I mean, I feel like he probably was like, I'd rather 2 females.
Well, he's probably jealous.
That
Like,
too.
Yeah.
Ego.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He left the house and didn't return for a few hours. When he came back, things became different. He says that everything is fine, but I can see and feel that it is not. His demeanor has changed, and he has become more reserved. This was the first time we talked about this, and now I regret even bringing it up.
I mean, he asked what her fantasy was, or she just told him. But
think-
regardless, like sometimes a fantasy is
yeah, how
something
did
that
that
you
go?
kind of want to happen, and maybe he does not want to share her.
There's a little more. I feel like I'm being judged for something I haven't even done, but I don't want to force a conversation out of fear of causing an even bigger problem.
I
Yeah.
mean, communication's key though.
Obviously, he's not down.
No, he's definitely not down.
So
And now he feels like he has to be because it's her fantasy.
and so yeah, I feel like
Probably doesn't feel like enough.
Yeah, he feels inadequate.
exactly.
For sure.
Yeah. He
Especially because he
feels-
didn't express a fantasy and then she just blurts out like, to me that says I want to fuck another dude.
I mean, it
I
might
can see
not.
that. Maybe not exactly.
I'll give her
but-
the benefit
yeah.
of the doubt,
Eh,
but
no,
also I can
yeah.
see why he's uncomfortable. I would be
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like if you're saying that's your
And
fantasy.
Now, just recap. Was this like they were having a conversation
About their fantasies.
about their fantasies? She went first.
No,
No, he did.
He just didn't have any. That's right. He
Yeah,
didn't have any. He doesn't
anything.
think about it.
Right.
And so then she just like, bleh,
Right, exactly.
I want to fuck you and another dude.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Well,
Maybe
she didn't
he's
even
just,
say him. She just said it's
Yeah, 2
having.
dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. just
That's
2
a
dudes.
serious check to the ego to me.
Yeah, and yeah, I
It
don't.
probably caught him off guard too,
Yeah, no, he
especially
wasn't
if he
ready for
didn't
that
have
shit.
any.
Yeah. Especially 3 years they were together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
and
a lot
he-
to learn about your partner.
And he just said like, no, I don't know, whatever. And that's what you just throw at him.
Here's a comment in quotations. Hey, do you want to have any sexual fantasies? No, not really. Well, I want to fuck 2 dudes at once.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Like,
they're also fantasies. Like, it's
Yeah.
not like she's wanting that to happen.
But maybe he's thinking that because he's not even
But then-
100% certain about
so
what his
then-
are, or maybe what they even really are.
so then that's where a serious conversation should be had. and he needs to be like,
He's a man up.
you know what, you said this and that.
Do you think it's mendable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely think it's
I think
bendable.
it
If
is.
it's
Yeah.
approached in the right way,
right way,
and handled in
yeah.
the right way, yeah.
Especially if they've been together 3 years, I feel like they
She's
could
got
work it
a
out.
lot of building up his ego to do, for
Yeah.
sure.
I think maybe, but I do think like just a really good conversation could
Yeah.
do that. You know, like her maybe explaining, you know, what she meant by it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, maybe
You
like
know,
she's still attracted
It's
to.
not like I just want some random dude,
Yeah.
you know.
Maybe she just
She
wants-
might not even want it to actually fully have actually happen. Maybe that's just something that, like, for instance, she watches on porn
Gets
and that
her
gets her off,
off
gets her
in her
excited.
head, yeah,
It might not
sure.
actually be something she'd
It's
ever
not
go
something
through with.
true.
she's
Right.
trying to do. Yeah.
You
It is
know?
about fantasies.
So that's why
Yeah.
the conversation is so important.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
fantasies are different from what you would actually do in person.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
I said, like, that's what you want to do, but, like, thinking at it now and
Right. Yeah.
Everything
okay.
in your head
or your porn search history is
Doesn't
far different from anything
always
you've done.
happen in
Right.
real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fine. We accept that. It's not like we're
Yeah.
seeking it out.
Yeah.
So okay, there might be
Some innocence
some innocence
to
in-
her
yeah.
explanation. Yes.
Yeah, and also, but that's why he just did not understand because
Yeah.
he is not even thinking about fantasy. So he just took this as kind of like, damn, I'm not good enough. He just needs to sit down and have a conversation with her.
But yeah.
Yeah. But they got a lot of working it out to do though. At
Yeah.
the very least.
For sure.
But he doesn't have any.
I feel like
Nothing.
every
he's
guy would
nothing.
have something.
Nothing. Not a
It's
thing.
surprising that it is the girl that has one.
That's
and
what I'm
not the
saying.
guy.
Yeah.
Not
He
to say
doesn't-
that girls can't.
He
but
doesn't have a
just find
thought.
that weird.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to suck my dick on a balcony. You know, nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Every guy's got to. It's probably so fucked up that he doesn't want to
Yeah,
say
maybe,
it out
yeah.
loud.
He's
That's
like, I want you
probably
to
what
He's
it is.
embarrassed.
I want you to shit on my forehead.
Yeah. All right, guys. That was episode 1. We had a good time. We hope you did too. And stay tuned in for next time.
This is Threddit. I'm Megan.
I'm Chris.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Willow.
Bye-bye.